Yes, I'm wearing a tie today. I just got back from church. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I do go to church. And I do believe in God and Jesus. Anyway, I wanted to just make a comment about a person that watches my videos. Anyway, I'll read the comment that I got on my video yesterday, one of my last videos. Says, I've been handicapped all my life. I'm 55, in a wheelchair with cerebral palsy. I've had people ask me if I've ever felt bad that I have never done thus and so, different things. I ask them, have you ever walked on the moon or climbed a mountain? And their answer, no. I say, but you know people that have done those things, right? Do you feel that your life is any less because you have not done those things? Boy, that... Come here, honey. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here. It's okay. Come here. Come here. Meow. This is my little kitty cat. This is my little kitty cat. It has it's being naughty. It's starting to do its business outside the litter box at times, aren't you, huh? But you still love Dad? Huh? I still love you. The question is, I still love you. Do I still love you? Even though you mess up a lot of times, and the answer is yes. I love you, honey. I do. I love you. I love my little girl. Yes, I do. Can you say hi to everybody? Huh? Can you say hi? Can you say hi, I've been naughty today? Huh? I've been naughty today and Daddy still loves me? Huh? I do. I still love you. I do. Yes, I do. And I still love you. Even though you're naughty, I still love you and I forgive you. Yes, I do. Over and over and over, I forgive you. I do, honey. I love you. You're a sweet little kitty cat. Okay, I'll let you down now. Love you. See you later, sweetie. Love you. Anyway, sorry for the interference with my precious little kitty cat. Love you. Anyway, the statement that this person made is, I don't know what to say. It's profound, interesting, makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? It really does make a lot of sense. To be handicapped from birth and to have problems that most people don't have is a struggle. It's a struggle. It's something that people don't wish upon themselves. Nobody wishes to have those things. Nobody's happy that they have those things. But if you do have those things, it all depends on what you do about those things. And if you hate God, or if you accept things for what they are and you make the best of things. And I think that's what this person's done, that he's made. I think it's he, Curtis, that he's made the best of things. And just kind of live your life, you know. Try to be the best person you can, and the kindest person you can. This person has followed me with my videos for a long time, and he's one of the nicest followers subscribers that I have. And I really think the world of him. He comments a lot of times on my videos, and I appreciate his comments. But I remember, I think I've talked to you about this before. I remember going to church when I was young. I was like 12, 13 years old. And I used to pass the sacrament in church at age 12. And there was an old guy that sat in church, and he just did this. And myself and my friends used to laugh at him. We used to make fun of him, how funny he looked, moving like this. And we were stupid. We were stupid. We were young. We were naive. And we had no clue what this person was going through and why he was moving like that. He didn't want that. He didn't want to go to church or some meeting somewhere and do that and have people look at him. But he loved God enough to go to church anyway and just show his love for God and partake of the sacrament. And but yet there are people like myself that made fun of him behind his back. And that's something that I hope God will forgive me for, and realize, maybe chalk it up to being immature, stupid, insensitive. But there are so many people out in this world that have problems, whether they are born with those problems or they were in an accident. My sister has Parkinson's. She is such a wonderful sister. She does so many things for people, even though she can't walk good and different things. She helps so many people, including myself. But she doesn't want that. She does her exercises. She goes to classes where she boxes and different things to try to help her, with her Parkinson's. And people don't ask for those things. But when you have those things, you really need to make the best of it and thank God for the things that you do have in life, and not hate Him for the things that are difficult that you have in life. The last 5 or 6 years for me has been awful. I had told you this before, but I'll tell you again. All of a sudden, there was like 3 bones that were out of place in my right foot, and it really hurt like crazy to walk. So anyway, I got some, what do you call them, arch supports. I'm not sure what there's a word, I can't think of the word, but to put in my shoe and try to help me walk better. And then I went to a friend's house, and he was showing me his backyard, things that he had done in his backyard, and there was a walkway that was made of bricks, and one of the bricks was standing up a little bit too far, or too high, and guess who tripped on it? guess who tripped on it? Here I'm walking, with a foot that has 3 bones out of place that hurts like heck, and I'm walking down this walkway, and I trip over this brick that was standing up too far, and broke my heel bone. I can't remember. Anyway, it's a bone on the heel, completely in two, and so I had to use my old injury, my foot with my 3 broken bones in it, or my 3 bones that were out of place in it. So I had to use that foot to support my new injury. So I had the crutches and the boots and all that kind of crap. Hated it. I hated it. I was in pain a lot. My sister that has Parkinson's, she used to go to the store for me because I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk and I couldn't stand very, very good at all. So here she is as Parkinson's. She went to the shopping at the store for me. Then she came and with the sacks of groceries, brought them up to my door. And I put him in the entry hall. I have a split entry hall where you go down or you go up. I have to go down to where my kitchen is. So anyway, she delivered the groceries to me. I had a box. That I put some groceries in, and then I scooted this box. I went kind of downstairs backwards, step by step. And I scooted the box step by step down the stairs, and then scooted the box in the kitchen. And I went up, got put some more groceries in the box, and went downstairs with it. And that's how I lived for some time. It wasn't fun. And then my mother died, and when I found out in the morning that my mother died, I was crying, and then I felt awful, so I went and to a emergency center. I didn't have the pressure in the chest, but I just felt just odd all over. And anyway, long story short, before I knew it, I was had all these medical people that were surrounding me and telling me to chew nitroglycerin tablets and this and that and the other. And then before you know it, I was in the hospital listening to the sirens, and because I had a major heart attack. And so I thought, in the ambulance, I thought, is this really how it ends for me? That I die the same day that my mother died? So anyway, what happened is I had 2 stents put in an artery going to my heart about 14 years ago. Now it's about 15 years ago now. And those two stents were put in my artery because my artery is blocked in 2 places. And so the stents were put in my artery to prevent a heart attack. Because if I hadn't put the stents in, I would have had a major heart attack probably within 30 days. So I had the 2 stents put in to prevent a heart attack. So anyway, after my mother died, I cried, and then I started feeling really bad, and the 2 stents collapsed, and I had a heart attack. So I had the feet problems. Then I had the heart attack. Then I had skin cancer in my eyelid, and I needed to have an operation on my eyelid. And the doctor that wanted to do the operation wanted me to go off my blood thinners, and my cardiologist didn't want me to go off my blood thinners because he was worried I would have had another heart attack or a stroke. So anyway, long story, the reason that the surgeon wanted me to go off my blood thinners is because if any blood got in during surgery, if any blood got behind my eyeball, then there was a chance I could have gone completely blind. So anyway, I had that to deal with. I got through that okay. And then I got an infection somewhere that is called a gram-negative, and a gram-negative is very serious. There's people that die from it. And the problem with a gram-negative infection is that the antibiotics are resistant to it. So I had to take about 6 or 7 different antibiotics before it killed this infection that I had. So I had that to deal with. My latest thing is that I had jaw surgery. It's a long story. Went to the dentist. They found a big black spot on my jaw. Said it shouldn't be there. Went to an oral surgeon. They did X-rays and said that whatever it was, they had to take it out, scrape it out, and also that my bone was very thin. It was ready to collapse. My jaw was ready to collapse if the bone would have continued to decay. So anyway, I had jaw surgery, and half of my lip and my chin is completely numb. So I feel like I got out of the dentist every day, and it doesn't go away. So it bothers me when I talk. It's numb. It's completely numb. And it's taken the joy of eating about 75% away from me, eating food. Anyway, so people have problems. But I have to be grateful for the things, the blessings that I have. And I know I have many. I know I have lots of blessings. Now, people that are in wheelchairs have had problems from birth, or, like I said, having an accident and being in a wheelchair and different things. It's hard. Can you imagine how difficult that is? I mean, it must be so difficult. And when I hear stories about people that have problems like this, and they deal with it, and they're good people, they love God, they don't condemn God or blame God. I marvel at those people. I really do. I marvel at this Curtis guy. I hope your name's Curtis. I don't remember. Anyway, I marvel at you thinking the way you do, and when people ask you, do you miss it? Well, you missed out on life. You missed doing this. You missed doing that. I think that's brilliant that you said what you said to me. But you don't realize how lucky people are until you find or know a person that has medical problems, health problems. It's just, those people don't want to be like that. No one asks to be like that. But you need to give them your love, your support. They don't want your pity. They want your kindness. They want your support. They want your love. They want your understanding. And this person told me that he just got a kitten. A kitten. He had a cat that died. Someone, I think, shot him. I think it was that because he was a Trump supporter, that some Democrats shot his cat. I think that's the story that he told me. I may be wrong, but I think it's great that you got another cat, and I know from the short times that I've communicated with you how much you've missed your cat that died, that was killed. and how much love you had for this cat, as I do for the cat that I lost. But I'm thrilled that you have another kitten because you have the capacity to love that new cat and to give that cat a new home. That cat has nothing in this world. You're the only person in this world that cat has. And I think that's really neat that you have another cat because you're capable of showing love to another cat. And I think I love cats. I have a love for dogs too. Some of the dogs are so cute, so loyal, but I love cats. I'm a cat man. But they need you as much as you need them. And the love that you give to them, you'll get back from them. Anyway, that's my little thing for today. I hope that when you find somebody that has special needs, that you won't make fun of them, that you won't think you're superior over them, because you're not. You're not superior over them. Those are God's children that have this thing, for whatever reason, they have this obstacle in life to try to overcome. And it's a difficult thing to try to overcome, but they have no choice. They have no choice than to soldier on and just walk with faith, whether that walk is literally walking or walking in your mind, walking in your heart, and just know that someday in the next life you're going to be whole. You're going to be completely whole, and it's going to be a joyful thing. I believe that 100%. I have a real testimony of God and Jesus, and I know that they love each of us. They know each of us. They care deeply about each of us. And I also know that this life is a test. It's a test. When we have things in life that we have to overcome, it's a test. It's a test, and when we do things to overcome those obstacles, we're stronger because of it. Whether it's a divorce, whether it's a hurtful divorce, or the tragedy and losing a child or a spouse, it's hard. But when we go through the test, we're stronger because of it. How can we not be stronger because of it? You know, I'm a stronger person because of the things that I've gone through. Why? Because I have more empathy towards people that have feet problems, leg problems. I have other things that I've gone through that I won't go into now. But I have more empathy and sympathy for people in general. I know I do a lot of cornball videos. I probably won't do as many as I have done in the past. But the reason I've done those things is I just want to put a smile on someone's face. If that's evil and that's wrong, well, I'm sorry. But I do want to put a smile on someone's face, and that's the purpose of my videos in the past. I'll probably start doing maybe more videos about God and religion. I'll be 70 years old in about a week. And I've had years to reflect on my life, what life means, where do we go when we die, what happens to us, repenting of things. I have a lot of things that I've been thinking about, and some of those things I'd like to talk to you about. You know, if you're bored with me, turn me off, baby. And if you're not, turn me on. Let's get it together, baby. You and me, we can make it, baby. We can make it. We can do it. Anyway, just love one another. Love your neighbor as yourself. If people struggle, people in the store, you know, are struggling to reach up to a shelf to get something off the shelf in the store, and they're in a wheelchair or one of those chairs, that motorized chairs that they have in the store, help them. Look for those people to help them. It might be difficult for them to reach up and get something. I love it, and I guarantee that when you do those things, they'll feel good about you. But the blessing that you get, that you've helped somebody in need, and you've done some good in the world today, there's no price on that. You can't put a price on that. It's better than gold and silver, the feeling you get by helping someone that's in need. So anyway, try it. Try it. Anyway, that's my little sermon for the day. I hope that everybody will have a good week, and you'll keep watching. As long as there's somebody out there that I think might get something from my little videos, maybe I'll keep doing them. I've often thought lately that I'll just quit and not do them, but anyway, I haven't come to that conclusion yet. But anyway, I hope you have a good day. Thanks for the loyal people that watch me. I appreciate that, and thank God for the things that you have, for the blessings you have. Regardless of the trials that you have gone through or that you're going through, there is something that you can be thankful for, that you have, and thank God for those things. Thanks.